Was that last one recording?
Sure was.
Okay, good.
2, 3, 4.
To find 50 better tunes than this, I think you can do it.
Well, I should know. I wrote it.
What do you want to hear?
Oasis.
I'm just not quite maximum capacity, but you know, it's been a pretty hectic week actually. Fucking hell. You may hear a helicopter flying around outside the window out there. It's possibly past midnight, and the whole world going crazy. The whole world going cray-cray. We're actually in a pandemic now. We've no, well, if you're down south, especially down the Free State, if you're down south, you don't have to go to school in the morning, or work, or you know. So it shows it can be done. You know, we can actually break out of this, you know, thing we're in. This concept of society, or this construct of society. But anyway, we were talking about Oasis, top 50 Oasis songs of all time. But I was just thinking, it's quite weird that I always seem to do this kind of thing, like with the Father Ted podcast and the Father Ted podcast mainly. Why is it every time I do this, there's like a fucking major world event ongoing throughout my, you know, interaction with the outer world. So the next song is Hey you, up in the sky, flying so high, you tell me how I... Up in the Sky, number 4. It's just a fucking kick-ass tune, and you know, it was just an album filler on their debut album, but it's brilliant. Yeah, so your first album, you know, you come out with a guitar riff like that, and that's the beauty of Noel's creativity, is that he can take what on a fretboard is very standard sort of, you know, movement of fingers in a pentatonic scale, and he can make it sound so vibrant somehow. You know, like the actual riff itself is quite simple, but there's a real urgency or something to it, or volume or life or something, and you'd have to give a lot of credit, I suppose, to Owen Morris, I think it was Owen Morris, the producer. I really should fact check these things before I start blabbing about them, but you know, alternative facts and all that shit. It presented a very political side to Noel. Political is not the right word. A very conscious side to Noel, which is also displayed in Supersonic, as I described in video number 1. You know, he's the whole tune, which I didn't really get until I actually looked it up a few months ago on Genius.com, what the actual meaning of the lyrics was, and you know, it's about this higher society, you know, looking down upon the dregs, if you want, you know, something that really speaks to my worldview, if you wanted to put it that way. And yet I never picked up on this, which is weird. And even the melody and the chorus, from the, you know, from Liam singing, actually really, you know, makes the tune accessible, because it is quite an odd direction for the chorus melody to go before you start fall. Well, whatever it is, you know, get a singer to it. Before you start falling. But Liam's delivery of it is actually really, it hits the right note, to coin a phrase that's exactly relevant. I suppose I may show you around the place, since he's come all this way. So I'm plugged in to a wee phone stand It's just a phone camera. I'm sure you figured that out at this point. This I'm pretty proud of. It's just a bit of green felt, just stapled around the back of a big cardboard box. Calvin had it right. You can make so much fun out of a cardboard box. Calvin and Hobbes. It's for you hipsters out there. Oh yeah, and just the condenser mic, upon which I did the feathered head. Remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I did feathered head.
Go for it.
We're rolling. Right. What do you call these things? I don't know.
Intro.
Intro. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Intro to the intro. The intro is. Go back. Right,
That's the beginning. You can't go back.
All right, but you have to prep me for it. You have to prep me for it. Go back.
What?
Yes, the whole point is editing. Yes, editing. Ash. Have you heard the word? I am now at maximum capacity to hear Oasis. Hit it.
You got to finish that drink for the end of the song.
Fizz you got here. Not a fizz. Can't put it up too loud because we have to copyright and shit. Fly.
Turn it down.
Oh, what? Who paused it? Don't fucking pause it.
I think I hit something by accident, but in
On pause.
Turn it down.
We have to be copyright compliant in this channel. Copyright compliant.
It's all about editing though, we can just skip
Well,
straight to that.
we can edit this
Yeah,
out.
we're still very much live though, so keep fucking getting back to the tune, you fucking jerk. I don't gonna keep this fucking thing going. Get back to the fucking tune.
I'm gonna need a refill, I think, before we redo this.
Well, Sarah, please keep filming.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarah's our professional camera person, you know. She actually knows what the fucking shit is like. We are fucking filming for fucking YouTube. I'm just talking to the YouTubers. I did actually ask everyone if they're ready. I said yes.
I was ready that was fucking like 10 minutes ago.
I did actually ask everyone if they're ready. Hey you, up in the sky, before you stop falling. This is where the bit kicks in. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? You should never ever do. Before we stop falling. That's a very weird song because the verse is more familiar than the chorus is. When you're inside. Indeed, facts. How does it feel? Did you hear the wee bit of lovely acoustic arpeggio there? And the chorus like.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa! Watch the fucking beer, man! Did you see this cunt? Fucking smelling fucking beer. Did you see that fucking cunt? Why the outro's happening too? It's not the greatest outro. Like there's better outros. But come on, fucking cunt needs to build the beer.